Okay, so this is going to be for a Leo. Question: is moving out of state a good idea, and am I with the right person? Okay, moving out of state, a good idea, and am I with the right person? Now, you're a Leo, okay? Leos can be very impulsive. Um, they can be very stubborn, and they're fire, obviously, so they are, you know, go ahead, on top of it, go, 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 kind of thing, okay? So that's one thing to really take into consideration when you have these types of questions. Are you with this particular person for the sex? Because, you're ruled by fire, which is passion. Or, and for the other one, are you moving for a greater reason? Are you moving because it's good for you? Or are you moving for the thrill of it, right? So I'll move this down so you can see what card we're dealing here. We're using the Dream Tarot. I had to change the location from the last video, so the first one, the past. Well, wow, the wheel. Nice way to start off. We're talking about the past. We're talking about the cycles, the comings and goings of things. In this one we have Earth. Okay, number 10, Earth, and the so let's go down this way so you can see the comings and goings of things, going in through darkness and into light. Those types of things. Constant changes, constant movement. This is the past. This is what was the past. Constant changes. Saturn and the Earth. Saturn in there, getting and messing around with things, and tough love, and catch and release. And, you were going through a lot of that, and there's a good reason why that is being brought up now as your questions. Okay, are you with the right person? Is he nurturing? Is he bringing you happiness? Is he making you feel good? Are you about you moving? Are you staying in focus? Are you staying in Zen? Are you moving because it's important to your development as a person, your spiritual development, or whatever the case may be? Or is it that you are just doing it because you can? Is there a reason behind it? So that's a lot of what's coming up here in this Major Arcana card. You're not quite there yet, is the other thing that's being mentioned here. You're not quite there yet. You're not going through it all. This is the comings and goings of all things. And there's been a lot in the past. Here today, gone tomorrow is a big one that I always talk about here. The process of life, those types of things. Let's look a little bit deeper into the past that's coming into it. Well, okay. I think we're going to start moving towards your man friend here, or your partner, whatever it is. We have the Ace of Cups reversed. This is the Road of Powers of water. It's reversed, so it's the absolute opposite of the greatness that it is. Okay? In the past, I don't know, I'm going to say maybe the last couple months, that this person has been really pissing you off. This person has made you question the relationship. This person has made you question being together. I feel also that this is a person who is kind of holding you back. I'm seeing that he doesn't really want to go with you. He just wants to stay here. If he's here. And you're not planning on moving because of a man. If so, I would seriously reevaluate that a little bit. Especially if it's moving out of state. I could see moving cities because you're usually not that far away from your home base, but I'm thinking that there's also a lot of passion that was lost. I think there's also a lot of, they keep showing me career. I think that you want to move for your career, to better your career. If that's the case, keep doing it. I think that the current workplace that you are in you've lost the passion for it. And I'm seeing a lot of, obviously water here and water there. This is energy of water. This is healing. They're showing me nurse. I'm wondering if you're a nurse. I'm wondering if you work in some sort of healthcare. Okay. On the subject of love, there was a lot of upset in the past with as far as relationships with people and romantic relationships. It's time to shed those things. That's what needs to happen here. Seeing a lot of jealousy from this card here. There's a lot of jealousy from maybe those around you, maybe even from your current partner. Not sure, just wondering. Okay, we're moving into the present. There it is. We have now three majors next to each other. Okay, we have wheel. This is not a major arcana, but it plays a role like one. Okay, and then the next one is the Hanged Man. Okay, being stuck in a state of suspended animation. I'm not making any life changes, is what it's saying. You know, keyword. Where's my keyword at? Doing what you think is right. Valor, that's what it is. Neptune. This is upright, okay? You are stuck. You're stuck in a place, and this is moving into the present. And these are things, the reason that this is here now, in the present, is because these past two cards, these energies of these past two cards have found their way into the present. They have made your present now. Okay, so you're stuck in a state of suspended animation. You know, I'm not making any life changes. I want to, but I'm not, because every other time I've tried to make a life change, it's been fucked up, see. So there's a lot of personal karma right now in the present. As it's talking about, you know, can you see? I hope so. Okay. As the things that are going on in the present right now are a lot to do with the past. Maybe even this particular relationship that you're in, or even the cycles of the jobs that you're doing. Okay, we're gonna move towards the future now. Prince of Wands, reversed. If this person is younger than you, be very wary. Or we can be talking about you. Prince of Wands is a young person of fire. Okay, but let's see, you're also a Leo. So there's fire right there. This could be what you turn into if you don't really reevaluate, really say, you know what, this isn't working for me. I need to be done with this. I'm only here just to get my rocks off, if we're talking about the partner. Or, you know, I'm only here in this lifetime, or in this job, because it suited me at one point. You may turn into a very cynical person. You may turn into a kind of a treacherous person, a deceiver, deception. That's what they're showing me right now, deception. You may turn into someone who uses evil as a passion. You couldn't turn into this, and I'm not saying that you will or that you are. I'm saying that if you don't do for you, you will stay where you are. Why do that? Why be stuck in that? Okay? I mean, we're talking about three majors here, three deep issues that are really going to start to shape your future soon. Okay? Now we're really getting into a lot of fire here. Three of Wands. He's looking off into the horizon. You know what? This is exactly what you're doing. We got Aries. We got the Sun. Okay? We've gone from all this emotional stuff, all this cycle and change and stuff there, to fire. Dynamic energy. Movement. Getting to the point. You know? But this person, he's looking off into the future. He's looking off onto a horizon. He's envisioning his boat coming in. You know, I mean, people pray to God or whatever, and they're like, God, I need this, God, I need that. And they pray about it, pray about it, pray about it. So, like, God, I need, I don't know. Actually, we'll just do the parable I was thinking about. The parable of the man in the water, and he had, was drowning at sea, and he got 3 boats to come, and he didn't get on either one of them. And he gets to heaven, and he says, God, why didn't you send a boat? I was in peril, I was drowning. Well, God says, I sent you 3, and you didn't like any one. That's what's being explained here. You know, that's a good portion of it. But also, he's looking towards something else. Okay? Wands, this is established strength as well. Okay? So there's strength. You have that strength, and you're getting it. Because of that strength, you're able to see beyond the blinders. You're able to see more into the future. You're able to visualize what you want out of your life and to go and get it. Keep doing that visualization. Keep seeing what you want and keep wanting to have it. And finally, there it is, Judgment. It looks like this, you say. Judgment. We're saying, okay, rise up. Okay? Rise up. Become reborn. You're going to be going through a very reborn state. You're going to be going through a cycle, or something's going to happen very soon that's going to look into you, look you in the face. You're going to spit in its face, and you're going to rise above it. You're going to be reborn from this turmoil. You're going to be reborn from these past cycles that may not have been very good, especially in the romantic department or the emotional department, that of feeling. Okay. The other thing about you Leos is you never talk about your feelings. It's very hard sometimes for you to do that, because that's not strength. That's not being a lion. That's not seeing an antelope on the fucking field and going and eating it. No, that's not it. Now, this judgment is very important. It's saying you have to make a judgment too. You have to make a decision. Are you going to rise above this adversity, or are you going to keep going? Are you going to be stuck there? This is a very pinnacle event. I mean, we started with cycles in the past, and now we're ending in the future with the rebirth, the comings and goings of things, and the continuation of them. It's very, very important that you look at what's going on around you right now. Really sit in the energies and really evaluate what's going on. Because this change is going to be very, very big. It's life-changing. And it could be this move you're talking about that you would like to do. As far as your question, being with the right person. If I touch my angel crystals here, the first thing that comes to mind is caution. They're showing me a yield sign. Alright? Just be careful. Be cautious. I think that I know that there's always better out there for people. Always is. And we just need to be able to look for it. Okay? So, on that note, I wish you well. Be cautious on the ways that things go, and stay focused. You know, don't stay stuck in this suspended animation any longer, because it's going to turn you stagnant, and it's going to start to fuck around with things here in the future. Very important things, but the decisions that you're coming upon right now are very monumental, and I think that maybe moving out of the area that you're in is not a bad idea. But I wouldn't jump as far as to jumping out of state. I would maybe move out of the area you're in. Or if you need to move out of state, do it because it's going to be better for you. Like, better job. You know, you don't get better than Minnesota. The only difference is you got fucked up cold. Okay? So, look at those things, reevaluate them, really find out why. Why do you want to move? Why do you want to leave this man? Or why do you feel that he's not the right, or he or she, or whoever it is not the right one? Okay? So, I wish you well.